Well, good morning. Today is January 5th, Wednesday, January 5th, 2022, and on my way into the day job. Yesterday, I said I was a numbers guy, and after I said my calculation, I recognized that my numbers were off, and the goal is to try and make just $15 an hour in the secondary source of income, and I'm only working 4.5 hours Monday through Friday, max. Maybe 5 on Mondays and Thursdays, just because we have Monday night football and Thursday night football. But the challenge is a lot of the places that I go to pick stuff up are closed at roughly 10 o'clock or so. So the workload greatly diminishes. So at $50 an hour, that's roughly $67 per day, or roughly $335 and Monday through Friday, and then I'm only trying to make a couple $100 on Saturday and Sunday, which I usually blow out of the water, but that accounts for if I have day work, after hours day work on the weekends, and just keeps the goal reasonable. So the figure I think I said was over $800 yesterday is actually $735. So I just wanted to clarify that. Yesterday was another good day as far as secondary source of income, well beyond the goal so far. Worked in Quicken yesterday as far as the finances, and I think I'm at a point where I can just try to dig deeper inside of Quicken on a daily basis and maintain the daily spending and logging that information. I looked at the net worth, and because of car payments and credit cards and whatnot, as liabilities and our assets were at a negative roughly $5,600. That's much better than it was. It was around 16,000, so we're negative 16,000. And so we're making progress. And your net worth is kind of like your report card. And right now I'm failing with the plan and action of the taking the notes and learning and studying and applying this information. So as a result, every time that I make a credit card payment and we're not adding to the credit card bills, and I'm making a car payment, etc., that net worth number will continually decrease. So we're on the right path there. I did contact Schwab. Actually just looked on the website to get the routing numbers and to see how long it would take to transfer the money. The nice thing is that we use Chase, and so does Schwab, so it says it should take anywhere from 1 to 3 business days to transfer the money. So therefore, in our secondary source of income, I took the steps to make it so that this next paycheck, the entire paycheck will go into the Schwab brokerage account and into the day trading account. And so that's just the name that I gave it. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're day trading. We're just traders and investors inside of that brokerage account, but that was just the name that I gave it. So I also worked towards the end of the day on OneNote and started in the legal section. I still have a couple of things to touch up in the business section, but I started creating the different tabs for corporations, living trust, charitable remainder trust, and a couple others, and just starting to break down that legal chapter, all the legal information, so that we can try and come up with a path and steps that need to be taken eventually in order to be able to give ourselves some protection and tax sheltering and whatnot. So that was the start of that section, and we will continue that today. It was good to get started. That kind of laid the framework, for us to be working today. Today I'm going to be short a couple of individuals, so I don't know how much I'm actually going to be able to get done today, which is a little frustrating. And I'm going to have a tired business. He was out late last night. I'm assuming because I got a text at like 11:30 last night, and I've got a driver out that's sick, waiting for a COVID result, which he won't get back for a couple of days. He's just not feeling well. And another individual said that from 2 o'clock on, they needed some time off. So, like I said, just going to be a little frustrating. A lot more focus on coordinating as to where my assets are during the day in order to accomplish the mission. So, what else? Oh, I did kind of chat with Fabio. I'm really liking Fabio's approach to the new year, although I asked him at the end of the day for an update on the Dodge Grand Caravan, and I got silence, which silence is never a good thing with Fabio, because that usually means that he didn't get something done, and he feels like if he doesn't give an update that, out of sight, out of mind. And that's not the case. Accountability partner, it's our product that's in there. He said he would have the engine drop Tuesday or Wednesday, and he has to, in a sense, commit, because he's got that engine coming and he's trying to eliminate a core charge. So hopefully he's just surprising me and he's actually got it on the ground and the engine will be there, and he'll give me an update this morning. I hope that's the case. I did transfer over $700, so we're up to $2,100 plus some service credits, if you will, that will go against the bill. He said it was going to cost somewhere around $3,500 to $4,000, so we're halfway there. And right now it's just a matter of working my tail off, banking as much money as possible, and paying off debt and meeting all the bill requirements and whatnot, and trying to reduce that liability, and as we're continuing our asset growth. So like I said, today I'm hoping to work inside of OneNote in the legal section, and hopefully start watching some videos on the TC2000 in order to really ingrain the different resources and whatnot that are inside of that software package. So that's where I'm at, still making progress on a daily basis, and that's always a good thing. It's a little frustrating that we're not there, but it's also going to be nice to start banking money. Now I can start tracking inside of our spreadsheet the additional funds that are coming in. The goal with those funds in the brokerage account at first are just to pile up a bunch of cash and not to put them towards asset allocation. The goal is to always have that reserve there. So in a sense, it's an emergency fund, which will allow us to also tap into margin so that we can leverage our finances and try to make additional income. So I need to look at how the margin is actually going to work. I don't know if that's something I need to toggle when I actually make the purchase, or if it's just a matter that I overextend myself as far as making a purchase with funds that aren't in the account. And so hopefully it's just something that I toggle. I'll have to look at a purchase ticket and see if I can decipher how it is that actually works. So all right, so almost to work. I've got a box of cereal that Tracy purchased for me, a box of almond milk, so that I can eat some breakfast at work, just because I'm running hard and not getting home on time, and so need to still take care of myself and have some nourishment. The almond milk lasts longer than regular milk, the expiration date and whatnot, so that can remain in the fridge, and hopefully on a daily basis I can at least eat some breakfast. I'd much rather eat at the beginning of the day than eat at the end of the day, just because you eat and it just kind of sits there when you're sleeping, versus eating it in the morning eating something in the morning and having the entire day to run on that fuel. So we've got that and some bills and last night's dinner with me. So I think we're ready to start the day. Hopefully you are too. Hopefully you've got some type of a routine like that and you're taking care of yourself, because as we're pursuing wealth, if you don't take care of your health, then what good is it? So as a side note to that, I probably need to quit smoking, and at some point in time that needs to happen, which will be a good thing, because that means the funds that we're spending on cigarettes will be able to go towards our liabilities and whatnot, and bank up some extra cash. So all right, I hope you have a great day, and I will let you know what I find out as far as updates for tomorrow with the legal side, with Quicken, and with the TC2000, and